Hello, my Scorpios, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Of course, I'm Debbie, and I'm reading for December 1st through the 7th. Now, I've done my overview, let go, moving on, something like that, but I also want to remind, so go take a look. It's interesting stuff. Talks about Venus going into Scorpio a little bit. Now, I also want to remind you these are general readings, may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. Now, my Scorpios, I know, I just said, Venus going into Scorpio, there is going to be truth bombs all over you and all around you. I don't know, and it's going to be all about the relationship. Some of the things you're going to want to say, some of the things you're not going to want to hear, okay? So if things are a little bit escalated or a little bit elevated around you, you can kind of bring it about with that Venus, okay? It doesn't mean that it's going to be horrible or anything. I'm not trying to say that. It's just there's truth bombs coming. And so, really approach it with love, okay? Approach it with love, my Scorpios. Here we go. Let's see. What do we have here for my Scorpios? What do we have? Higher power, Holy Spirit, what do you want to say to our Scorpios? What do you want to say to our Scorpios? 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. Let's move you up. Nothing reversed. First card is the Queen of Air. So Queen's underlying energy is water, your energy. Also Pisces and Cancer. So Pisces, you and Pisces have some play in this right now. Emotional energy. Now Pisces is where I think a lot of deep feelings, deep information is going to come up to the air, okay? And again, we have that Venus and Scorpio thing, so I'm not quite sure how that's all going to play out, so make sure that you stay rational, make sure that you don't allow the emotions to run over you, okay? Now, air energy in itself is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I'm doing this today on a full moon, and it is in Gemini, so there's a lot of energy pulsing through me. I think you can tell this. We have all the stuff going on with Aquarius. Remember Pluto, transformation, all that is about to go in January into Aquarius, so you're already feeling the change in thoughts, the revolutionary ideas. Things are happening with that. Libra is, balancing of the past. So we've got a lot of air energy, thought processes, thinking things through, making plans. The Queen of Air is telling you to take some breaths, calm the emotions down a little bit. You will be better if you will be able to express yourself if you allow this, if you allow your objective reasoning or your objective thought processes to present. But at the same time, you need to receive using that objectivity. That's where people get a little bit confused or a little bit off kilter. They can speak out and be very, very calm, but when they're getting it, when it's coming in, it gets all rrr. So the Queen of Air is basically saying, I know what's her the Queen of Air is basically saying, chill. Chill with what you receive, chill with what you send out, okay? Queen of Air is independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, but seeing the humor in a situation. So you got to keep your sense of humor during this time. Okay, so smile a little more. The King of Earth. Oh, this is a good energy, especially if you're having some job changes. Now, the underlying energy to the King is air energy. Okay, we just talked about that. The only thing about the King of Air is he's a little narrow in his vision. But then you bring in the Earth energy, and that is our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, our money, job, career. And while he might be a little more focused on making money, the King of Earth is one that actually is very subject matter expert, somebody that has the Midas touch, the very successful energy at the same time, okay? But this is success in the professional field, in your money, your job, your career energy here too. So we've got a couple of things going on. One is to keep a clear head. The other is being, kind of being focused on that money aspect, being focused on being that subject matter expert, and being very practical in this earth energy. Generous, professional, responsible, and practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. So you might be getting a promotion or a new job. The Midas touch. I love that. So remember, the Midas touch is Midas turned anything he touched into gold. The only thing about that is, he wasn't able to do a lot of things because, it would turn into gold. And things that he loved, he lost. Okay? Don't know why I said that, but that just came out. Next card, the King of Air. So this is air energy. And this is where I'm saying the King of Air is very focused on what he wants and where he's going. And sometimes he doesn't see the bigger picture. Sometimes he doesn't see what needs to be done. Sometimes he's thinking so much with his head. So here we have almost an opposite. Where I'm saying you need to think with your head, the King of Air thinks so much with his head that he forgets about his emotions. So I'm not quite sure where this is going for you, my Scorpios, but the King of Air is brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. And I have a puppy barking in the background. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Interesting. So you've got a lot of court cards, a lot of higher level thinking type of cards with this. So interesting with that. Not quite sure, but again, I don't have to always interpret. I'm just giving you what I'm getting, okay? So the two kings. So you may want to you might want to step down a little bit. You don't, kind of mingle with the peasants. How about that? Okay, let's see what else we might have. Higher power, Holy Spirit. What else do you have for our Scorpios? What else do you have for our Scorpios? They're the royal couple, thinks highly. So here we go. Emotional loss. Sometimes you can separate yourself so much that you forget, like I was saying, you forget to, to do the caring. So maybe with the Queen, remember I said underlying is that water. Not quite, then we have this. So this is 5 of water, 5 of cups. Changes. Water energy, again, your energy, Pisces energy, Cancer, flowing, emotional, fluid energy. A lot of times with the 5 of water, 5 of cups is, everything happens for a reason. It just had to happen this way, kind of come to an acceptance of this change. But there is, again, you have to kind of look back a little bit at yourself. So this Venus going into your sign is going to create or is going to challenge you emotionally. And you've got some choices. You can either be maybe it's all about the money and all about the high level thinking. Not quite sure. There's a lot of emotional energy with this. Well, it says there's some emotional loss. Everything happens for a reason. Let go, let God type of energy with this. Not quite sure where this is about. Maybe you're at too high of a level right now. Like I said, you've got to come and walk among the common men. I don't know. You let me know, my Scorpios. Okay, a couple of cards just popped out, so we're just going to take those, and we're going to see. See, you've got choices here, my Scorpios. You have choices, and it depends on what you're going to put as your priority. This Queen, what did I say? Seeing the humor in the situation, clearing away all that no longer serves you, but you have to be really careful about that. The King is very good moneymaker, but the King of Air, I've just been getting a very narrow view, okay? Not looking at that bigger picture. All right, but anyway, 2 cards popped. They are both reversed, and we will read them both. Angel of Abundance. God is your source. I feel like there's going to be, I know, I'm going back to here. I feel like you're going to be in some major discussions and major, major discussions here. And I feel like you need to, you need to have some, you need to, I don't know, there's a kind heart. You know, be very careful, I think, my Scorpios, with this. Be very careful that you don't, what is it, is that you win the battle but lose the war. So be very careful with that. Not quite sure why I'm getting such a, for you. I'm not. I want only wonderful things for my Scorpios. Anyway, God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there's a place of abundance for all to share. I think that's what it is. Sometimes we forget about sharing. Next card. Bountiful nature. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. So I'm thinking my Scorpios, you know, there's, you know, even though this is very high level type of stuff, like I said, I think I think that you need to soothe your spirit a little bit more, okay? Calm your heart, soothe your spirit. Just putting that out there. Not sure why I'm getting what I'm getting for you. I do, you know, just yeah. You know, so yeah, let's just see. Higher power. What crystal or energy would be good for my Scorpios? What would be good for my Scorpios? What is good? Reversed. Shungite. Wonderful stuff. Protects you also from EMF. What is it? Electromagnetic fields. Protection from modern ills. Grounding. Everyday healing. Purifying. Okay, so let's go on here. We have those queen, that queen and that king. The queen wants you to, the queen and the king of earth, they want you to maintain your humanity. Don't be so high up that you forget, okay? Okay, anyway, let's see what we've got. Higher, okay, questions for my Scorpios. Remember, these are just for fun. Card falling out or popping already. So whatever your question is, drum roll. If you believe, and there was a lot of things here. If you believe. Interesting. So my Scorpio, what did this all mean? Like I said, I don't have to always understand it. I'm just kind of like delivering the message. So you let me know. Let me know. Anyway, my Scorpios, do me a favor. Please do the like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. I really appreciate it when you do that. It helps. If you're watching me on Rumble, Rumble me also. As always, though, my Scorpios, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.